Right now you're looking at the beachfront here at Playa Mariana. I'm Kevin Fleming, developer and founder of Grupo Mariana. We are building out this 923 acre project 8 kilometers south of Masachapa. It's a little windy today, so my camera's going to be shaking, but bear with me. You've been watching the development over the last few months. You've been watching this channel behind the scenes because you basically want to know what it's like to develop 923 acres from the ground up. Now we got a bit of a head start because we've been doing this for some time, but we're now under construction, as you've seen with some of the other pictures. All the infrastructure is ready to go in, the water, the power, the roads. And over the next 2, 3, and 6 months, incredible change is going to happen on site. You've already seen amazing change just with the coastal highway, the entrance area, the landscaping, and we haven't even gone inland yet. So my next stop is we're going to go in and check out the beachfront road. They're going to be clearing out the stumps next week from the trees that we cleared, and they're going to be grading all the roads and the roads from the coastal highway down to this beach. And it's going to be amazing. What a day, what a day. Right now, to give you a sense of time, it is 2:45, and I'm going to be going in the water in about an hour. It's low tide right now. Low tide, I looked, was at 1:40 in the afternoon, and now it's 2:45. But now you can see, let's just walk. Come with me. We're here, so let's just do it. I was standing in one spot, but I'm getting hot. So right that way, okay, pay attention. That's Masachapa down there. Around that corner and then another 3 kilometers, and you'll make it all the way to Masachapa non-stop. So it's a total of about 8 kilometers along the coastline. I'm walking on wet sand now. Okay, I'm still walking. Look how far I am from the shore, everybody. Look how wide that beach is. It's absolutely, incredibly amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking until I'm afraid I'm gonna get wet. And maybe I find myself another shell like I did last time. It was a nice surprise here. So you can see when I say that you can go swimming here when the tide is in, there's no rocks, there's no algae. Look, I'll get even lower. Check it out. Okay, look at that. Nothing is going to hurt you here. You don't have to worry about anything sucking you in. There's no steep drop off. There's no like cliff that you got to worry about. It's just completely flat. All right, and it goes out even further. I'm going to be going out as far as I possibly can in about an hour. I still have to walk a little bit with Carlos. He wants to show me all the work that he did. Okay, my socks are getting a little wet now, so I'm going to back up. But I'll give you a bit of a 360 here, ready? So that way is Masachapa. That's the corner of our property, and it goes 2 kilometers all the way down this coastline. In fact, you can barely see the end of it past those coconut trees there. Where you see those coconut trees in the distance, it's 1 kilometer, I say it loosely, 0.8 of a kilometers past that point, and you reach the Ticklelapa River. We saw that. You saw where the coastal highway, where the bridge is being built, and it's going over that river. Well, that's where that river leads out to into the ocean. And so this is the beach that I have been the owner of for the last 20 years. This land, well, I'm gonna get some hate on that one. Let me rephrase that. Nobody owns the beach. Okay, I own where it's green, inland. Okay, the beachfront is public. Yes, the beachfront is public. You watch, the comments are going to come down below. So the beach is public in Nicaragua, but you do own the land in front of it. Okay, well, depends what title you have, but that's for another story, for another day. But this is one incredible property, and I've been mentioning, and I keep mentioning because it's so important, that this particular property has 2 levels. So we're down here on the beach, and you wouldn't know it, but from previous videos, when you look at them, it is 20 meters above sea level. So down below, there's room for basically 2 rows of lots, beachfront lots, and the ones right across the street from the beach. Under each 250 feet here at the project, and about 60 feet wide. But at about 150 feet into the second row, it starts to go up this slope gently, and we're gonna walk it about 100 feet till we get to the top. At the top, there's another 2 kilometers, okay, of ocean front. So there's almost 2 miles of ocean frontage, whether you want to call it ocean frontage or beach frontage. It's pretty well all the same to me at this point. But down below, it's like 2 different worlds. So when you're down below, you don't even know that there's something behind you. You wouldn't even know that there's a project behind you or anything. So when you own a beachfront home site, this is literally all yours to enjoy, this virgin beach. And I can tell you, not in this video, but there'll never be any more development for as far and as wide as you can see that way. And when I look this way, I can tell you, maybe faintly in the distance, you can see some kind of like town, some structures. Well, that's 18 kilometers away. So we're looking at from this particular point, 12 kilometers straight of clear visibility that you can just walk straight undisturbed. So between 12 kilometers that way and about 8 kilometers this way, you have this stretch of 20 kilometers of beachfront that you're likely never going to see development for one reason or another that I can explain in a different video. But you get to enjoy this wonderful, amazing low tide beach, and the water's warm. It is incredibly warm here. You could just walk right in. In fact, you know what I'm going to do right now? I just can't help myself. I can't help myself. I am taking off my shoes right now. Look, I'm taking off my shoes. You see? I'm taking off my shoes. I'm going to walk in the water. Live and in person. Oh, I can't help myself. You know, you own this beach, and it's really a shame sometimes we come here. Oh my gosh. You know, this beach is really famous for sand dollars. Check it out. You guys see that? Okay, they're all over the place. These sand dollars. See them? There's another one there. Another one there. So when it's low tide, it reveals all these sand dollars. I tell you, if I had to name my project again, it would probably be Sand Dollar. Now, do you think my shoes are safe there if I go in the water? Probably not, right? I should probably move them back a little bit, be smart about this. Okay, the person who I'm here with is watching me now doing this. He's probably thinking, Kevin's taking off his shoes. Maybe I should do it too. But I'm gonna put my shoes here. I think I'm pretty safe. Okay, let's go for a walk in the water. And you can see what gets me so excited here and what gets a lot of other people. In fact, 66 other people have purchased and made a commitment in this particular project over the years. Because once you get here, you can't unsee this. You can't, oh my gosh. I can't even explain to you what I'm feeling right now. Oh. It feels so good. I've been walking around outside in this heat. It's about 32 degrees today right now. And this just feels incredible. You ever get that feeling where you just get like goosebumps because it feels so good? That's what I'm feeling right now and experiencing. Oh, amazing.